Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And before we start, happy Mother's Day to those that celebrate Mother's Day. Yes, it is Sunday today and I am way backwards with my Roxy's weekly challenge. So I think, gosh, I think number 19 is out if I'm not mistaken. But I am not doing number 19. I'm doing the one we are painting our labels. It could be 18. I'm not sure. Okay, I think it is 18. Where Rachel actually uses watercolors to paint labels. So it is mainly design. Well, the video is great for those people that don't have label stamps or don't want to use, the digital labels. So it's really great. But I'm going to be using some stamps because I have label stamps. And I'm also going to be using watercolors as well. So I'm going to cater for those people that don't have all the colors in the, the stamp range or the ink range as such. So I'm going to try that as well. And then yeah, let's see how we can play around. Okay, and let's see what we can get. So what you're going to need is you're going to need, oh, there's a lot of things. Some digitals, because you're going to be stamping on your digitals. So I've got some digitals. I've got some book pages out. I've got some craft cards, okay, that I'm going to be stamping on. Some, as you can see, real scraps over here of cutouts from my die cuts. I got some sewing paper here, which you get from your sewing thing. I've got stamps, quite a bit of stamps over here that I would be using. Got some flowers over here, flower stickers that I'm going to be using. I've got some watercolor paint here, and I've got also for those, let's say you don't have your stamps, then I've got these here that I can make labels with as well. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to see what I get out of them, and we'll take it from there. How's that? Okay, so let's use these first, okay, because this is very much in keeping with what Rachel did. I will back these later. These are just normal copy paper that I printed some ephemera on. So I'm going to use some of these, but I'm not going to do a lot of the watercolor ones, the freehand ones, because I'm not good at it, okay? So I'm not going to make items just for the sake of making them and not use them. Whatever I make, I want to use. Okay, so let's start. I think I like this here, what I have over here. So what I'm going to do firstly is, yeah, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a jacket, and it's like I keep ones for crafting or homeware, and I keep ones for going out. So whenever you see me, I got scruffy ones on. I'm gonna get a pencil out here, so, and then I'm going to use this, right, and this one as well over here. But I'm not going to cut out the ones that have, or I'm not going to trace the ones that have complicated designs on it, because I am going to watercolor on it. So I think I want that one there, but let's try this here. Maybe that would work. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one here, and then I'm just going to take my pen, my pencil, and outline it, okay, and I'm going to try and paint them out, but I'm not going to do double lines, okay, and then maybe I like this one even though it's so scruffy, but let's see if we can take something like that. But then that writing is, no, that writing is going to the side, but who's to say that that's fine? It's fine. It's good. Okay. I'm going to take that one. Uh-oh, stop moving. Stop moving. Now you see why I don't like doing this here. Okay, I'm going to take that one. And then maybe... maybe this here. And I'm going to try and do that. So I got to work with what I have in terms of sizes of my templates here. So not so cool when you have to do that. Okay, right, so I've got those three that I'm going to use thingy like that, and then I'm going to take some watercolor now, and let's see what I get. So I did play around with the stamps the other day, and that's what I got where I used watercolor for stamping. Okay, so yeah, let's see. So I've got my watercolor brushes here. I'm going to go with the thinnest one, and what I did, I think this is the thinnest, I took the water out of it. Simply because the whole idea about a watercolor brush is that when you press on it, the water, you know, filters down. But then what I realized is when I did that, I didn't get the most thinnest of lines. Yeah, so I would rather take some water here, like how you normally see me do. I'm going to spritz it into that, like that. One little spritz. And then I'm going to try, I think also what you need to do is, you can see that I've used this before, but I think, you know, like keep something there where you can blot it off, if you know what I mean, so that you don't get the thickest of lines. Now, this is going to be difficult. I don't have the straightest of lines. See how it, you know, how difficult it is. It's not easy. So I'm gonna blot, and I'm going to try to use it. See what I mean? Because there's so much of water in this. It's like so weird. Don't ask me where the water is coming from. So I'm just thickening the lines. Yeah. So trying to get the part. Okay. And probably my head is in the photo, so I do apologize if that was the case. So I'm going to try, and you might say, oh, but that is such a waste because you're blotting out most of your paint. Yeah, I am. But you know, with junk journaling, you can definitely use that again. Okay, and then, so I'm a lefty, it's a bit difficult because my hand must not touch the paint. Right, so I'm done with that one. Let me wash off my brush, get another color. This time what I'm going to do is I am not going to spritz it. I'm going to go directly into it because now my brush is a bit wet. Okay, and let's see. Let's see if we get a better image this way without spritzing into it, just using a wet brush. So following the lines here. Yep, you know, even the brush is, of course the brush is wet. And if you want, you can use a thicker brush. I think if you use not a thicker but a more sturdy brush, but I don't have them, okay, where the bristles are more sturdy, I think you're going to get a better outline. Okay, so there we go. Here like this, and just neaten that edge. And here, this is one line that is on the other lines. Okay. Yeah, so maybe don't, rather take out all the water from your watercolor brush if you're using it, and then also don't put water into your palette. Just rely on the wetness of the brush to be able to work its magic. Okay, so here's the other one. Like this. Yeah, so I hope you are all well. It is Mother's Day today, and I had a nice breakfast, which was kindly made by my hubby. And I was like, I'm crafting today. I am crafting because I remember one year we went out for Mother's Day for lunch, and the places are so busy that it is really not worth going out, because you wait for such a long time to actually get served. So that doesn't look nice. There. Okay, so I'm gonna leave those now to one side to dry, and then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to try to stamp onto these using watercolors. Okay, but I'm going to use labels now, so let's see how successful we are there. I'm going to use label stamps. So I've got two lots of label stamps over here that we are going to use. So this goes with this. Okay, so let's try this. I'd like to get this here. That's too small. Let's try this size here. Yeah, I think it's gonna work. All right. So, what color? Let's use, just washing my brush out. Now, I can tell you one thing. This is harder to do because you need just the right amount of, let's just say like liquid or watercolor on your brush, because it can smear. So this is kind of like trial and error, but I also believe that once you get it right, okay, I think you can perfect it. I honestly do believe that you can perfect it. This would be great for an art journal kind of a thing. So, because it's not going to be perfect over here. And then I think you also need to work quite fast because the watercolor might dry. So I think I was working a little slowly. I haven't played with this long enough to know the right formula. Let's put it that way. I'm just going to play around it with you. Play along with me. And I hope I have enough. I think yeah, it's dry. So I think maybe I'm just going to do it one more time. And hopefully I'm going to be able to, because I can see it's already dry on the stem. So now I'm rushing because I don't want it to dry out. So let's see. Let's see what kind of a print we get. Okay. That may not be the greatest, but let's see. We can only learn from trial and error. Ta-da! Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Right, so let's try another color. Oh, should we do black again? Let's try black again. Just gonna wet my brush a bit and do the black again. Uh-oh. You see now why I must wear all scruffy clothes? Because I just put my entire hand on that. But I think it was okay. And if you've got more pigmented watercolors than I do, because I mean this is a kid's palette. It's one of my sons. Then I'm sure you'll get better stamped images. Ta-da! There we go. Let's try it. Okay. What do I want? I must just make a choice before it dries. I think I'm going to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it up. Ah, you see? Can you see there? Obviously, I didn't put enough watercolor there. Okay, let's try another color. There. And maybe another stamp size. This is nice. Let's try and see whether we can get it there. That's gonna be close. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna try the blue again. Ew, I didn't wash this brush out, but now I'll try. So it's gonna be like a darkish blue or whatever. Mixture of colors. Trying to work faster, yeah. Uh-oh, and I messed it up too, but let's see. Everything is a let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not bad. And then if I can get that, but I'll need a bigger stamp there. Do I have something that's big and wide? I don't know. Let's see. No. That's too big. No. Let's see what this one will give us. Too little. Maybe this one here. Oh, did I not just use this? This got a very thick border. Now I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna go maybe here. No, what about there? Yeah, let's see if we can do something here. I'm gonna try that there. And I'm gonna try it with blue again, okay? Because this got a really thick border compared to those ones. So if you like the look and you don't have the colors to stamp, then consider what, I mean, you know, I'm just using the palette as it is. Remember, you can change up your colors on it. You can mix colors. You know, it is watercolor after all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, done. Okay, so just let me wipe these out. And they are watercolors, you know, so you can use them on your stamps, and it's pretty safe. Well, I think so. I'm going to allow this to dry, and then I'm going to come back to it. It doesn't take that long to dry, so that's great. So I thought I would use this to stamp with now. Right, so I'm done with the watercolor. Just let me put it to one side, and now let's take out some stamps. Sorry, reaching across. Right. So this is archival ink in jet black by Ranger. I want big stamps here. I'll put that there. Let's take this one out here. There we go. Now, I hope this book is not too bright for you. Hope it's not. I didn't think about that. Okay, let's do that. And just want it to cushion. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can get something. Yeah. There. That's better. Okay. Blocking the brightness of the book. I'm sorry, I didn't think about it until I think it wasn't so obvious when I was using those pages there. I think I want something like that. There. Like that. And these are big stamps, so oh, that's lovely. Okay. And now I want something square, but that's too small. I wanted this one here, but it's too small. Cool bananas. Let's take that there for there. I don't want to put a small stamp on this. I want to put a nice size stamp on it. Just going to see now if okay, I think I need a little bit more ink on this. Ooh, I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna try and stamp that there. Okay. Ew, that stamping wasn't great because I could feel myself moving it around. Okay, great. And then what else? Oh, let's try this here. For that. Okay. There. Yeah, it's a bit crooked, I must say. Oh, well. I want, let's see, that there. There. Worked well this way, I must admit. Okay. But I can see that's not. Yeah, these stamps are a little harder to ink up simply because they got a thicker border. But that looks nice. Great. So I'm going to leave that because I really like that and I want to use it. Let's get some more paper out here. And here, let's use the same stamp. Like that. Nice. It's sticking nicely to this paper. Now what I will do is later on, when I want to use it, I will back it up onto cardboard. Let's see this one here. Circles. Oh, these come out so nice and defined. Really, they do. Right, so the next thing we're going to do now is that, what if you don't have stamps? Okay. Oh, no. Yeah. Not. What if you do have stamps? Okay. Let's play. I thought maybe we could use some of this. Just gonna tear it off there and there, right up, and we're going to play with some stamps now. Right, so you don't have labels, but you do have stamps. Or you don't have label stamps, but you do have something you can use that's square. So got some square stuff here. Then here we'll just play. Got some square here. I got some square there, and then I've got these here. Okay, so what are we doing? We are just playing. Got some postage ones here as well. Okay, so let's try this now. Now this is simple. These all lend themselves to labels. Okay, how cute. So we are done with the labels here. Sorry, just putting it away because I'm going to take out quite a bit of stamps. And I'm missing one. I'm very sure it will turn up. That one. It's probably on the table, sitting here somewhere. Oh, there's it. Told you. Just putting it to that side. Now let's bring out these stamps here. As I mentioned, they are, you can use your stamps to make labels. So let's just put these there. Like that. Now I don't know which side this is. Oh, there we go. And these are ready-made labels now, if you look at it. Look. And I love stamping on card stock. Whether it's the card stock like this or whether it is, let's put it in there to dry, or whether it is, you know, packaging paper and stuff like that. So I do have some that have the Tim Holtz ones, but I'm sure you're sick and tired of seeing the Tim Holtz ones that I use. What else can we use? Oh, there's some here. That so I'm taking the ones that have more like definite borders on them. Those are the ones I'm using. Because then these stamps, they are on their own label, kind of labels. Okay. Like that. Oh, that's a nice image. And the best thing about this is you don't have to worry which way you stamp it, because you're going to cut it out anyway. Oh, that's nice as well. And then this one here, I think this is bigger, so let's do that. This has got very fine print on it, so hopefully it'll work well. There we go. Right, and then last but not least, I'll put it in here. I put my stamps there so that I clean them later on. Let's try ones where we've got kind of stamps, we've got the labels, and we can play around. I think I'm going to use these here. I've taken it out. Some script maybe here. So got script. Actually, I'm not finished with my labels because this is the other technique that we're going to use. So there's some script here. Okay, and then maybe, so I'm just gonna maybe just all around here, just going to add stuff. Okay, how's that? And then punch out. I like this one. I've never used it before. Oh my word. Whoa! It's stuck on well stuck on. Sorry. Oh, look at that. My gosh. It looks like I was going to tear that stamp, but they're strong enough. So I'm not looking for the best of prints, you know. I'm not looking for the great images as such. Just plain. Like there. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. That's nice. Let's play with that. Shouldn't have stamps so dark. Should not have stamps so dark. Okay. And then let's use this one. Don't know what I'm going to get out of it. I'll get maybe here. And then maybe here something. Okay. That wasn't nice, so let's turn it around and try and get something better there and there. Okay, so this stamps well, but I mean, can't do second stamping on it. Secondary stamping. Right, so that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take maybe, oops, ooh, everything's falling here. So maybe you should, now in case I need it. No, I don't. I'm done with the watercolors. I'm going to take these stamps here. This one here, maybe. And I'm going to put it here. And now I'm going to make borders on this. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work great. To be honest, I don't think so, because it doesn't have a well-defined border. Yeah, it's just gonna get lost on that one, so that's not gonna work. Let's go back to our label stamps. Okay. And then I'm gonna break and then clean up and gonna cut the stamps after this. All the, not stamps, cut the images that we stamped, and then I'll get back to you. And then what we can do is that we can decorate some of those that we have. So these will work better. Maybe we should have stamped in brown. But hey, we live and we learn. It's beautiful. There we go, not bad. I want to see. I don't have big enough stamps to be able to, like square stamps, unfortunately, to be able to get everything. But that looks lovely. Wow. Maybe this one, but this is a smaller one. That's a nice one. I lost some stamp over there, but it's okay. Is it gonna fit here? Yeah, I think it is. So I'm gonna do one on that. Here, like this. Oh, I hope it didn't overlap. It did. It overlapped on both sides. I didn't do that quite well. It doesn't matter. That's a great thing about junk journaling, isn't it? I want something here. Is that it doesn't have to be perfect. One there. I really like that, but there's nothing. Okay, there is. Maybe, I don't know. No, it's not gonna work. That's going to work. Like that. Yeah, but I should have moved it a little more on this side. So anyway, once I laid it down, I realized. Let's get some square ones. Small little square ones. This was in the way. Okay, so I'm done. I think I'm done. Just gonna go and cut these out now and then get back to you. Okay, and let's see what we have. Okay, right, so I'm back now. I've got everything cut. Did take a long time to cut, but then I don't cut fast, and you know, slow crafter in general. So let's see what we have over here. You can really see them now. You know, these are the ones that I did earlier on off camera, but these are the ones let's see, let's separate them so you can see. These are the ones I used the template and then I went over them with watercolors. So I'm just going to try and get that out. And well, where are they? Oh, there's the other one. Okay, let's put that to the side. And then there's the other one. Okay, so the template, and then I just went over with a watercolor and a brush. Okay, these are the ones I stamped on watercolor. So yeah, I'm going to definitely use them. That's the one. And then these are the ones I stamped on book pages with normal ink. And I like these a lot. There we go. I did quite a bit stamping. Okay. Right, so that was the book pages one. And then this was the ones where it said use whatever you have that has defined shapes. So you can make your own labels. And that one there, and then that one there. Okay, and this is where I took cardstock and craft colored cardstock. And then I just stamped randomly using my stamps, and then I went in with the what was it, with the labels themselves, and then just stamped over them. So this is what we got here. So yeah, we've got a nice selection of labels that we can use. So now let's pretty them up a bit. I think I'm going to definitely use these ones here in my journal. So I definitely want to add something to it. I probably will go and back it up. That's too big. With some that's too big as well. Okay, they're tiny. They're really tiny. What about this here? Or on this side here. No, I think it looks better on this side. Okay, let's just leave that one with that. This one is going to go in this direction. So maybe something like this over here. Oh yes, that's perfect for that. And then this one here is also going to go in that direction. So maybe this here. Oh, that looks lovely. That looks nice. So those are the three there. This one here, I feel it needs to go. No, but then it blocks the entire thing there. What about putting it here? There or there? No, I think it goes nicely here. This one here, that's the right size. Or side. Too big. I think most of these are going to be too big. Yeah, that's gonna work there. This one here goes in that direction. So maybe these mushroom stamps will go there. Yep, they look nice there. But then I have a book. Oh dear, where did I put that book? Just give me a second. Let me look for that book of stamps and then I'll get back. Not stamp stickers. Okay, I found my sticker book. It was right here on the table. But I put it in a place that, well, I moved it. Let's put it that way. You don't have to decorate them all, you know, in one go. Just thinking, how would that look over here? Like that. Maybe, I don't know. But then here, we've got some tinier ones, I think. Yeah, maybe this one here. Let's see, where would this go? Maybe here. I'm just gonna get this thing to burnish it. Here. And then you might want to take a brush. Do I have one that's tea dye? No, there's not enough ink on this one, but you get what I mean. Just blend it in. I think I'd like to use tea dye, but then I would just go and blend it in a little bit more. Okay, on that one there. There. And then let's do these here since we have them out. Yeah, okay, let's do them. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Let's start. Let's have some order. Let's start with this one here. And you don't have to put layer stickers on it. Not at all. I'm just adding stickers to it. I think they look cute with stickers on it. There. And this one I said I'm going to add here, right? Oh, that mushrooms look really nice there. Let's just remember which side I'm going to add this on to. Because it faces a certain direction. Like that. Oh, that looks cute. Here. Where's my scissors? Like that. Yeah. And then this one here. I found that if I pull out my backing from the front, it works better than pulling backing out from the back. Here. Okay. That looks pretty. That looks nice. And then if you burnish it nicely, you can see part of this, you know, the stamping coming through. And I like that. Yeah, that looks nice. Clean my scissor out. I think this is going to look nice on this, yeah. Okay. So just be careful that you don't make a, like this one is, it seems difficult to come out. It's giving me a little bit of an issue. Look, wow, this is not easily coming out. Okay, one more try and then I'm gonna give up. Okay, I think it hurt me. I think it did. Because it decided to work. That's pretty. This one here. I love that one. I think that must be the cutest so far. So I'm sure I will be able to find more with, you know, to add stickers to. This one's also difficult. I don't want to, you know, like dig into it. Oh, this is very difficult. Those are from one sticker pack, and this is from another one. No, this is difficult. Okay, I'm gonna leave that because I really want to put that there. And let's try this one here, and then I think we'll call it done. Maybe this thing is dirty. You get some that are difficult. That's done. Yeah, so that rose is a bit difficult, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's burnish that properly. So I will have close-up shots of them because I don't know whether you can see them, but they look really pretty, guys. Ladies. Okay, and I'll do the rose one and put it there. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to try and stand up to show you some close-up shots, and let's hope that it works. Okay, so what do we have? Let's remove that. That's dirty. Oh dear. Just dropped all my stuff here. Oh dear. Right, let's do this again. Right, so these one here, and this is the one that I watercolored with, you know, freehand label. Let's look at the freehand ones first. That's another one. Don't know whether you can see it properly. Have no idea. Okay. This is also the freehand. So I put labels on all the freehand. I mean, put stuff on all the freehand ones. Okay. There's the other one. This was stamped and then stamped again. Also. And then this one here was, you know, when we used the watercolor on the labels itself. Okay, so there's some there. Don't know if I showed you that one. And then all these here were the ones we just stamped and stamped again, you know. Oops. The square ones. Okay. These ones with the defined labels, more like the defined ones. That one. There was another one as well. That one. Okay, and these were the book page ones. I won't show you all because time is running out. So, there we go. Okay, so that is it. Please do give it a try. It was lots of fun, I must admit, to do this one here. And I got a decent amount of labels now that I can actually use in my upcoming projects. So do take care, and if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't as yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Once again, happy Mother's Day to all of you, and I'll see you shortly. So stay blessed and have a blessed week ahead. Bye bye everybody.